Hello, everybody. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me for a special edition of Laser Friday. Although I can't say for sure if you're actually watching this on a Friday or a Saturday. It all depends on how fast I get this video done, uploaded, edited, and onto YouTube. So we'll see. So if you're not watching it on Laser Friday, you're watching it Laser Saturday this week. So today is a special video. I'm going to show you guys a little sneak peek and inside look of what goes on here in my garage workshop. So I hope you guys actually sit and watch and, just kind of see what I go through on a regular basis when I'm doing stuff here in the garage, as Lee would say from Massey Art Studio. But yeah, I just, you guys always see me painting in the studio with all the paints and, whatever. But I wanted to show you guys what goes on here in the garage workshop. So first off, we'll start with my space. So this is, and of course, there's Juno. He must be in here at all times. He's got to stay by Mama. But this table here is a lovely table my father built, hand built, along with all the shelf and all that up top, so that I can put all my stuff and work on. And then over here we have the famous Eon Mira 7 laser. This puppy is pretty big, and there's the tube where all the fumes from the machine go, because yes, there are fumes, and yes, it smells pretty bad when you are cutting things, especially things like MDF or hardboard. So typically you need to extract those fumes out to an outside source, whether it is through a window, through a wall, through your garage door. But yeah, that's not happening because in Canada, it is getting cold here. In fact, what's the temperature in here right now? It's a little brisk. Oh, it just went from 59 to 60. Oh, back to 59. So it's a little cold. So come winter, I haven't really had this machine fully in the winter. I did get it in March. So winter was pretty much over. And so this is my first full winter that I'm going to have the machine. I've had it for 6 months now, but I'm going to have to winterize it because this space can't go below 40 Fahrenheit or else the glass tube that's in the back of the machine, it's a CO2 laser, will crack, and then I'm going to have a big problem. So back to the exhaust. My lovely friends at Filtrabox got me this awesome HEPA filter system. There's 3 different filters in there. One's a carbon filter, a HEPA filter. I can't even tell you, to be honest. There's 3 big filters in there. And so the fumes go from the back of the machine through the tube into the Filtrabox, and it extracts all the fumes, and I don't smell a thing in here. So thank you, Filtrabox, for the amazing machine, and to Eon for the amazing Mira 7. So don't mind my mess. So that is the system I have going on here. And then over here, I've got all my supplies. So boxes for shipping art, and then of course my tumblers. I've got all kinds of colors you can't see because they're in the back over there. And then these are my specialty tumblers, the ones that have like the rainbow background, copper, gold, that kind of stuff. These are the standard tumblers. They do come in a lot more colors. You just can't see them all because I just don't have the space to display all the colors. And like I said, these are the specialty ones. So that is where I have all my tumblers. So today I'm going to show you guys a little bit about the machine. So it's going to get a little noisy in here, so I apologize. But so here is my machine, and I'll tell you all about this awesome pie burn machine in a second. But you're probably wondering what these are. These are the slats that go in every single slot in there. And then my honeycomb tray, which is here for now, goes on top of the slats. And that's how the Mira is. And so that's where I put all my wood, and I cut my wood out and all the nice fun wood pieces that you've been seeing for Laser Friday. Now I had to take them all out because I needed to put in my pie burn. And this is from Lens Digital. And this is a rotary chuck machine where I put my tumblers in. So when I want to make a tumbler, I have to use this pie burn machine. You put it in here, which I will show you, and it'll rotate the cup as the machine is etching and lasering into the cup. So unfortunately, I have to take all that out just to put this in. Otherwise, it won't fit. So it is a bit of a process. That's why I'm trying to do all my cups all in one shot and then get back to woodworking after, because then this is going to come out. You attach the cords into here, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I will show you the how the pie burn works. So let me turn on the machine. All right. So it calibrates itself back to the starting point. So I'm gonna show you guys a few of the things. You know, I'll set up the cup in the machine, and then of course here on my computer I have the design that I'm going to be doing on this white cup. The program I use is called Lightburn, and so I'm still learning how to use it. The amount of things you can do with this machine and with this software is just, you wouldn't believe how many things you can do. I don't know a fraction of how to use it. I'm still learning. So far so good, but it is a huge, huge learning curve. So I'm going to set up the cup and then I'll be right back. All right, so I've got the cup all set up. Now these big cups, these are 40-ounce cups. So you can see it's bigger on this side, but smaller on this side. So you have to account for that issue. The laser has a certain strength that comes out at this point, but once it gets to this bottom part, it kind of it doesn't get into focus, so because it's lower. So you actually have to put the tumbler on a bit of an angle upwards, like up like this, so that the focus is exactly the same. Like, I know some of you are watching and thinking, oh, you know, I'll never do this, I'll never have one, you know, this is boring, but there's a lot to learn. Like, I mean, I'd say just sit and watch it, but this is a laser focal height gauge. So I have it focused, you can see here, at 22 from where the laser is. And then I'm not gonna move it, but I move this all the way over here, and then I do it again, and it's 22 again. I don't want to move it because I finally have my laser right where I want it. You see the little red dot? That is where I want my laser to be, and it takes sometimes a while to get it there by pushing these buttons. But yeah, so it's focused perfectly now, you know. And so then what I've done is you go here to your computer, and you can see here it gives you a preview of the design, and it tells you how long it's going to take. So this design on this cup is going to take 1 hour and 2 minutes. Now, can I speed up the laser and maximize the power? I can, which will then drop the time on this. But if you do that, you risk not getting a crisp, clean etching, and it's just not going to be good. So slow and steady wins the race. So I send this file over to the laser, which is over here. I send it over here and I find the file. There it is there. And then I frame it so I can see exactly where the design is going to go on the cup. So when I hit the frame button, you're gonna see it starts to spin. So it's perfectly spinning. And then it's gonna do the design and go right down to the very edge, the bottom of the cup. That's exactly where I want it to be. So the cup is set up, everything is set up, the framing is done, everything's good. I've got my tripod here with my other camera, because, you know, I have to record what I'm doing for you guys. Juno, my buddy, is sleeping, now we must turn on the filter box, and now it's gonna get even louder in here, unfortunately. But this needs to be on because this is what is going to suck up all the bad fumes. So let's turn that on. This is ready to go. So I'm just going to set up my other camera and I'll hit start. All right, so my other camera set up, recording. I'm going to close the lid. The machine will not operate if the lid is open. So it is ready to go. I'm going to hit start. And it is going to start doing what it needs to do. So I'll show you guys just a little bit. You can see the smoke coming out. Do you see the smoke right here? So that is the fumes I was talking about, which get sucked into those holes over there and into the tube, into my amazing filter box, and I don't smell a thing. So it's amazing. Now, I'm going to let this do its thing. I also do a timer on my watch. Hey Siri, set a timer for 1 hour.
1 hour, counting down.
There we go. So that way, at least I kind of have an idea of how much time I have left on my project. Now, you probably think, okay, that's working. You know, I'm gonna head on off into the kitchen or go sit on the couch and watch a soap opera. Nope. You should not leave the machine at any point in time. Keep in mind, this is a laser. It is firing, fire, so you do not want to walk away from your laser machine just in case something bad happens and a fire breaks out or something. I don't know. You just never know, right? So you're not really supposed to walk away from the machine while it's in use. Ooh, I just kicked my tripod. So I typically tend to sit here in my chair with my boy who keeps me company. And I work on my computer. I do my social media work on my computer here. I'm gonna get some heaters. Actually, if anyone has any good ideas, aside from putting some heaters in here and running them 24/7, I would love to hear. My garage is not insulated, as you can see. I will not insulate the garage because it's not my garage. I don't own this property. I am leasing it. So that is not in the books. So if anyone has any ideas, maybe ask your husbands or your boyfriends. My thought right now is to put in 2 oil heaters, just for the, winter months, and have them running full time. I know that's probably going to cost me quite a bit, but as I mentioned earlier, this space has to be at a warm temperature for a couple of reasons. One, I don't want to freeze my butt off in here when I'm working. And there is a CO2 laser in here. It's glass and it's got the water in it, and that is what makes this machine work. And if that tube cracks, I'm out of business. So if anyone has any bright ideas, aside from me putting in some oil heaters in here, I would love to hear about it. All right, so I am going to stop talking. I'm going to let this do its job. And in an hour, I will be back and I will show you guys the next step. All right, it's done. So here is the final cup. Now you're probably thinking, where the heck's all the color? Well, I gotta take it out of here and then we gotta clean her up. So I use my little doohickeys here to loosen up the high burn. It would help if I turned it the right way. All right. Trying to do this with one hand and hold the camera is not the best. So I forgot to mention, so this particular pie burn, actually let me take this out, super dirty. She's very dirty. So I'm using the chuck. This is called the chuck. And then there's also the rotary. So if I wanted to do a smaller cup or etch a mug or something much smaller, I can move this over and then I put a cup in here and then I lift this up and this goes in the cup and it holds it in place. The chuck is more for bigger items, anything you want to grip while it's spinning. And then here we have a roller. Like I said, I'm still learning how to use everything. I did use the roller once, and as you can see, it has its own plug. So I would have to turn the whole pie burn around and put this side on this side if I was gonna use the rollers. But I really like using the chuck for my projects. All right, so let's take this dirty old mug over here to my cleaning station. So I'm going to set up my camera so that I can actually use both hands. So I'll be right back. All right, so I've got my old phone recording. Here's my new one. This is why it helps to have two phones, because there's no way I could have this phone sitting on a tripod for over an hour recording and then I have no phone. It's like, I can't. I need my phone. All right, so what I have here is called LA Awesome. I get it from the dollar store, from Dollar Tree. This is my dirty cloth. This is my clean cloth. I have the wrong cloth. All right. So the cup is very, very dirty, as you can see. So I use these microfiber cloths. I hope you can hear me. So the cup is extremely dirty here at this point. So we need to clean it and see the awesome colors that are gonna shine through. So let's spritz some LA Awesome, and you can just see the dirt coming off of that. But watch the magic happen. So we're gonna give it a quick clean. Now this is very dirty, so this is gonna need a very good cleaning. Now this LA Awesome stuff does not smell so awesome. It does not smell very good. Some people use gloves. I don't know. I prefer not to. I can do work better. Although, please wash your hands after. Like, I mean, it is a chemical. Don't come at me in the comments. Don't start yelling at me. You know. Okay. Look how clean it's looking. All right, so you gotta scrub it nice and hard. Get all the nice color to come shining through. Look at that. So after I've done that, it's still very dirty. Very, very dirty. I take a cleaner cloth, and this is where I come in with my Dawn Power Wash. And this is my cloth that I use for this. So I like to give it an extra clean. Also, this stuff smells so much better. You don't have to use LA Awesome. I just prefer it because I feel like it gets a lot of the soot off, and then I clean it with the Dawn Power Wash, and man, oh man, does this stuff smell so good. But like I said, you don't have to use the LA Awesome. I just think it cleans better. And then I give it a final clean, like so. Oh my goodness, this thing is amazing. All right, it's still dirty under here. There's a lot of dirt, a lot of soot. Okay. All right, there we go. The cup is clean. And then we gotta put the handles back on. So I have my handle here and the screws. So let's go ahead and reattach the handle. You have to take the handle off if you are going to laser it, or else it's going to get in the way. All right, the handle is on and secure. Then we have, of course, the lid. Screw the lid on, okay? And then of course it comes with a straw. I'm not gonna take it out, but it comes with a straw. Now, depending on my supplier, it's either a metal straw or a plastic straw. In this case, this one is metal. And you can put it in here, or if you don't wanna use a straw, you just pinch these, twist it, and now you have an opening for the cup. So I love these 40-ounce tumblers. Now let me show you the pièce de résistance. Look at this. I know the lighting in here is bad, so I'm gonna do a little quick video at the end in the kitchen where I have some really bright lighting so you can actually see the colors, because you can't really see it here. All right, and here you have the final results. So I've got it here on my little mini turntable, and look at that color. So we've got the gold, yellowish, then it turns to pinky purple, green, blue. I love these rainbow tumblers. They are so pretty. Oh, there's Echo. So this is from my client, and she also ordered a second tumbler. And I will show you that one right now. And here is the second one. So this was on a white tumbler with a copper underlay. So now you can see all the copper. This is a photography themed tumbler, obviously. This one also took an hour. So it was another hour down there in the garage. But this is amazing. So there you have it. I hope you guys, enjoyed this, tutorial slash, inside sneak peek. I don't even know what to call it, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you kind of got a little glimpse of kind of what I do in the garage when I'm working away. But I'd love to know what you guys, think about this stuff in the comments below. Are they gonna hit? Oh, no. Close. But yeah, let me know. And then, if anyone is interested in a tumbler, like you saw in the video, I've got regular tumblers, and then I've got these specialty tumblers as well. If anyone is interested, just email me at kanellaciraco@gmail.com, and I will show you the colors. We can talk designs, all that fun stuff. These make for great gifts too, and Christmas is around the corner. So if you are interested, email me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.